Hey guys, you want to see something really cool? Check this out. What you doing, Tessa?
Trying to screw the valve back into the tank.
Putting a valve in the tank. Let me guess, you just got done visiting that cylinder for us, didn't you?
Yep.
Find any problems with it?
Mm-mm. It's all good.
Good deal. Ready to go fill it up with air?
Yep.
Awesome. What's up, guys? It's Brian again from Lake Hickory Scuba and Marine. If you're new to our channel, do me a huge favor. Hit this little subscribe button right here and ding that little bell as well. That way you guys are going to be notified every time we upload new content. Now, this is not really a special guest. This is somebody you guys are very familiar with. This is Tessa, my oldest daughter. And Tessa is downstairs here in the marina with us, and she is helping me do some tank visualizations today. And in today's video, I want to talk about why it's so very important that you get your kids involved. It doesn't necessarily have to be with the scuba industry, but get them involved in what you do. It's going to help them grow. It's going to give them more knowledge. So as they get older, they're going to have a lot better understanding of how things actually work. Tessa's just very fortunate. She's growing up in the scuba industry, and she gets to do a lot of things with us on the behind the scenes stuff, whether we're servicing valves, we're working on scuba cylinders, or even when we fill tanks, we even let Tessa help us fill tanks. How does it look, Tessa?
It's pretty clean.
Don't see any corrosion or anything?
Mm-mm.
No debris down in there?
There's like little specks, but they're barely noticeable.
They look like paint chips or just debris in general?
Just like little debris, maybe.
Okay. Do you think that one's good to go?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do the
Alright, now what you doing, Tessa?
checking the condition of the threads and looking for cracks.
Alright, so she's checking the thread conditions and the valve area, and then of course she is checking for cracks in the threads too. And explain to everybody what a crack would actually look like if you see one.
It would look like a strand of hair just kind of laying there.
Right, so if I just plucked out a strand of hair off her head here and laid it across, that's kind of what it would look like. And what is that tool that you're actually using?
This is a it's just like a magnifying glass.
It's a magnifier, exactly. It's a 2x magnifier. It's got a little flashlight built in, and it just allows us to see the threads a little bit better than what the naked eye can. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
And now what are we going to do next?
Gonna just use this and look around this area right here to see if
All right,
there's
so we're looking at the threads again, and then we're checking the crown area as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so all she's doing is just shining the light on the mirror. I don't know if you guys can see that. And she's just getting a better look at what everything looks like. Look good?
Mm-hmm.
Ready to get the valve put back in?
Yeah.
Awesome. So no matter what industry you're involved in, it's very important that you get your kids involved and you get them thinking at an early age, hey, this stuff is not that scary, or hey, this is very interesting, it's something I want to do. And you would be surprised, just the simplest acts of, hey, let me show you how a regulator works, or let me show you the parts of a tank, or let me show you how I assemble my gear. Showing your kids how you do things is going to get their brain stimulated at a very young age, and you never know. They may grow up to be engineers, manufacturers, they may grow up to be a scuba instructor or a teacher, whatever it may be, whatever their passions are in life starts with you as the parent. I love teaching Tessa and my youngest daughter as well about the different aspects of the scuba industry. One of these days, Lake Hickory Scuba is going to belong to her and her sister, and I'm not going to be here. So by getting them involved at an early age, they're going to learn the industry in and out. They're going to learn how a business runs. They're going to learn how to deal with customers. They're even going to learn how to service things at a young age, so that by the time they're there and they're ready to take those service technician classes, they're already going to have a leg up on everybody else. They're already going to have a general understanding of how things work. Plus, it gets them off the screen time. We're not letting our kids just rot away behind a screen all day long. We're getting their hands in there, we're getting them dirty, and we're allowing them to learn a little bit about life. So what do you think, Tessa? You think it's a good thing that we get you involved in stuff like this? Mm-hmm. What's one of the things that you've learned so far about servicing tanks, and how does that apply to you as a scuba diver?
Well, it helps me know when I have to change everything out and make sure everything's looking fine with my tank before I go out and dive and stuff.
Right, so when we fill these tanks, we need to make sure that they're hydroed, they're Viz. If we're doing nitrox, they got to be O2 clean. We need to make sure that the structural integrity of the system is going to be safe enough to put compressed air in it, right? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And so it's just the little things, guys. If you're at home, you're looking at your gear, you're doing an inspection on it, or maybe you're at a local dive site and you're putting your gear together, and maybe you've got a kid who can't go diving, maybe they're not old enough yet, show them, get them involved. Say, hey, would you like to screw this regulator on? Hey, would you like to clamp down my BCD strap to my tank? Get them involved. Let them learn a little bit about what it is that you do. And who knows, they may be a dive buddy waiting for you for the rest of your life. Just by simply getting them interested in it, getting them away from that computer screen or that phone screen, and getting them out there and letting them experience the real world stuff. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video, but what I want you to understand is get your kids involved, get them off the screen, get them involved in your daily life, have a relationship with your kids where they want to learn about what it is that you do. You never know, maybe they want to follow in your footsteps, and if they don't, that's okay, but get them off the screen and get them out there in the real world and teach them some life lessons and life skills that's going to help them further on. That's going to do it for today's video. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, definitely share it. Let me know down in the comment section below, what is it you do for a living, and do you get your kids involved with it? You know, whatever it may be. Let us know down below. But that's going to do it for today. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.